Okay, so this is James Knox with SchoolSync, sanity saving software, and I'm going to be doing a quick walkthrough of the basics of SchoolSync Hour Track. So, to start out with, as a new user, you will encounter this, which is, would you like to create a new hour log? You click yes. Do you want to save the old hour log? You'll click no. There, new hour log created successfully. On your first startup, it's going to ask you for your name. I'm going to put my name in here real quick. Okay, and click OK, and now it says Welcome James Knox right up here. How about Nature Studies? That would be a non-core. I want to add that subject. It says that it's been added successfully. Now the curriculum here, this is for a later feature. It is actually disabled. You can't click that, but we're going to go back to this main. Okay, so I have Kira. Let's say she has Nature Studies on... Head Nature Studies on the 29th. Okay, we can set that to a non-core. Let's say she spent 1 hour doing it. We're going to add that hour. And here it is, hours non-core right there. Okay, I'm going to add in another, I'm going to add a core in, math, core, say 0.50 hours. Okay. Okay, so we have a really basic hour log now. Here is our core and non-core, and so I went ahead and added this one in incorrectly. It's under hours core because I wanted to show you something real quick. I'm going to take this, I'm going to go and zero that out, and then I'm going to correct it. Let's say it was 0.50 hours. We're going to add that in, and then we're going to double check everything. That looks good, that looks good. Okay, I'm going to add one more in for myself, which would be English core 0.25. Let's go ahead and change the date so we have one on the 17th. I'm going to add that in. Okay, so now let's open this planner up real quick. And in the planner app, let's say we want to, and I'm going to show you the reports here in a few moments, but I want to go ahead and add some information here. So I know what we've already done, and let's go English. So James did English on the, or he's going to be doing English on June 1st. And then let's say it's Rod and staff curriculum, add entry. And this can be any data you want. This pulls from the same table. I'm going to go Kira on this on the first also. It's already in there. Or an online test for English. Really, whatever you need to put in here. When you click export to date, okay, I'm going to go ahead and select both students, and I want to grab from, let's say, May 29th through June 5th, and then I want to save that, and I can name it whatever I want. I'm going to leave the default name, which is planner export, and here is the output of that. The output of this allows you to see it like this visually. Later there's going to be a feature where you can check mark the different things off, and it will apply it to the software. But I'm going to click print, and this is the printout version where you can check mark as your student does each thing. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and exit out of the planner. And like I said, this is just a quick overview of some of the features. As you can see, our hour log is still here. I'm going to go ahead and close out of this real quick. And I'm going to reopen it so that we can see how this will look when it comes up, and then we're going to run an hour log report, and then that's just the basic overview we're going to do. So here's the hour log options: open default, import custom, or create new hour log. We're going to open the default. It was loaded successfully. And here is the hour log right here. And everything is corrected and changed. And in there, we're going to go ahead and go to generate report. We're going to hour total. I'm going to hour total for both students at the moment. And I'm going to go May through June 10th. Okay, and we're going to put just like hour log, May, June, whatever you want to name it. We're going to click save, and that can now be found right there. And here is the way this is set up. So we have the name of the student. We have the legend here up top, shows the hours. and everything for total core, total non-core across all subjects per date per student. And then we have subject totals. Nature studies was 0.5, English was 4.25, math was 1.25, and the same thing with the next student. You want to print that out? Here it is, and you'll be able to print that for everyone. And as you can see, this report contains logs for weeks 18 through 23. So there's also that helpful note. I'm going to go ahead and total out just one student real quick, so you can see the functionality of that. Just for May. Okay, and there you go. That's just for one student. Okay, so now we're going to go over here to the sanity saving software. I'm going to go over here to the sanity saving software folder in the documents, and this is where Dropbox will be backing up from once we incorporate we're going to be incorporating a Dropbox feature that allows you to back up your data to Dropbox. Now I'm going to go ahead and click one-click backup, and that is going to open that folder for us so we can see this is the CB planner data, SS hour log, and also all hour logs are openable in any Office software, and they can be edited and printed and manipulated from here. To be compatible with our software, it needs to stay in this format of date, student, subject, hours, core, hours, non-core, and past the columns being the same, any data put in there, even if it's not in the software, will still be read by the software and be calculated correctly. And if there are bugs, we will fix those along the way, but so far we have tried everything from leaving things blank, like a blank, no subject, no name, and it still creates new tables and calculates for every single person. Okay, now for the last thing here. Okay, so now for the last thing, I want to just go over some of the things we're working on. In settings, we're going to be working on some data manipulation settings. Those will be to make it more customizable. We're going to go into tools here. The transcript is not up yet. The hour track is partially functional, but it is still being worked on. Now, one of the questions I'm responding to in this video is this software fully done, or is it still in the works? It is still in the works. We've actually only been working on this for about 3 to 4 weeks. We've made a lot of progress. We have the full source code in our possession, and it is completely in-house. My wife and I are working on developing it, and we're getting feedback from friends and family. I think if there are any more questions, you can't open the planner here, but it's the same exact planner as is up here. The current hour log to report, I do want to show you this. It says that this is not a backup log, that it's a CSV. Are you sure you want to export as HTML? I'm going to click yes here. If you want to back up your hour log, you will be clicking export hour log to spreadsheet, which is up here. I'm just going to make a backup of this real quick, not to load back into the software, but just to have a full readout. And I'm going to put, just name this export. Okay, and this file looks like this is literally just a line-by-line output of each thing, no totals, nothing, but it is printable for records. And we're going to be adding in a section in the planner and in the tools, which will be a sample software, not a sample software, but a sample gathering software that will be able to take the hour log and with an additional table field off to the side, we'll be able to attach files you upload into the software for samples of the students' work. And there's a lot more in the works, but that is all I have time to cover at the moment. So thank you for watching the SchoolSync demo and walkthrough version 1.2.5. My name is James Knox, and I look forward to hearing your feedback on SchoolSync, Hour Log, and Home School Productivity Suite.